Picture this, you wake up in the morning, and your body feels just a little lighter. Your favorite pair of pants slides on without that extra tug. There's a quiet surge of energy waiting to carry you through the day. And the best part? You didn't have to follow a complicated diet plan or push yourself through exhausting workouts. That change you're starting to feel comes from one small habit that slips right into your daily life. Something so simple you can begin with your very next meal. And it all starts with just 1 tablespoon. Here's the thing most people don't realize, especially after 60. Not all fat is created equal. Some of it sits right under your skin, the soft pinch you can grab around your waist. It might bother you in the mirror, but it's not the most dangerous. There's another kind of fat, the one you can't see or touch, hiding deep inside your abdomen, wrapping itself around your liver, your pancreas, even your heart. This is visceral fat, and it's far more than a storage site. It behaves almost like a secret factory, constantly pumping out inflammatory signals that mess with your blood sugar, raise your blood pressure, and over time, set the stage for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and more. But here's the good news. This type of fat, the one that hides under the surface, also responds the fastest when you make small, consistent, smart changes to what you eat. And science is showing that just 1 tablespoon a day of certain nutrient-dense foods can give your body exactly what it needs to start burning that fat from the inside out. Before we dive in, I want you to think about your last meal. Did you add anything to it that you knew was feeding your health, not just filling your stomach? If you have a little ritual or a small daily habit you swear by, share it in the comments. You never know, what you share might be the spark someone else in this community needs to start their own journey. Now, let's explore 5 simple, powerful foods where just a single tablespoon can help you burn visceral fat, flatten your belly, and boost your overall health. You don't need all of them at once. You can start with 1. Build the habit. Let your body adjust and do the work for you. The first one is golden and smooth, often called the heart of the Mediterranean kitchen. When you drizzle just 1 tablespoon of this over a salad or dip a piece of whole grain bread into it, you're not just adding flavor. You're unlocking a key inside your cells that tells your body to start burning stored fat. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in a special kind of fat called oleic acid. Think of oleic acid as the spark that flips your fat-burning switch. Research published in respected nutrition journals shows it can activate enzymes that help your body tap into stored energy, especially the stubborn visceral fat sitting deep in your belly. But it doesn't stop there. Extra virgin olive oil is also packed with polyphenol, powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation like a team of tiny firefighters putting out hidden flames in your body. Those small flames of inflammation are one of the main reasons visceral fat builds up in the first place. By calming them down, you're helping your metabolism shift back into balance. Here's the best part. You only need 1 tablespoon a day to see the benefits. Drizzle it over fresh greens, tomatoes, and cucumbers. Use it as a dip for warm, crusty whole grain bread with a sprinkle of sea salt. Or even take it straight, like many people in Mediterranean cultures have done for generations to support their hearts, brains, and long lives. Just make sure you choose extra virgin olive oil that's cold-pressed and minimally processed. That's where the highest concentration of those fat-burning, inflammation-fighting compounds live. And keep it away from high heat. Temperatures above about 375 degrees Fahrenheit can damage those delicate nutrients. Save it for cold dishes or gentle cooking to keep its power intact. The second tablespoon that can change your waistline looks almost insignificant. Tiny seeds you can hold thousands of in your hand. But don't let their size fool you. Ground flax seeds are a triple threat against visceral fat. When you add 1 tablespoon to your morning smoothie or sprinkle it over oatmeal, something fascinating happens in your gut. The soluble fiber in flax seeds mixes with liquid and turns into a soft, gel-like layer inside your digestive tract. That gel slows digestion, keeps you feeling full longer, and helps keep your blood sugar steady. And when your blood sugar doesn't spike and crash, your body is far less likely to store extra energy as belly fat. But flax seeds go even further. They're one of the richest sources of lignans, plant compounds that help balance hormones and calm inflammation. Think of them as traffic controllers, keeping your body's internal signals moving in the right direction, especially as hormonal balance becomes trickier with age. And then there's the omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid. These healthy fats help your cells respond better to insulin. Better insulin sensitivity means less fat storage around your midsection and more energy going where it belongs. There is one important thing to remember with flax seeds. They need to be ground. Whole flax seeds often pass through your digestive system without breaking down, which means all that nutrition stays locked inside. You can buy pre-ground flax seeds or grind them yourself in a coffee grinder for maximum freshness. Store them in an airtight container in your fridge to protect those delicate oils. And if you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, start small. A teaspoon a day for a week, then work up to a full tablespoon. Give your gut a little time to adjust, and it will reward you with better digestion, steadier energy, and over time a slimmer, healthier waistline. Now let's talk about another tiny seed with a big personality. If flax seeds are the quiet worker, chia seeds are the multitasker. Just 1 tablespoon a day can work wonders for visceral fat. These little seeds are like sponges. When you drop them into water, they absorb up to 12 times their weight and turn into a gel. When you drink or eat that gel, it expands gently in your stomach, creating a natural feeling of fullness that can help you avoid unnecessary snacking and overeating. But chia seeds aren't just about making you feel full. They're loaded with soluble fiber, just like flax seeds, which helps regulate blood sugar and prevent the insulin spikes that encourage belly fat storage. They also bring a bit of plant-based protein to the table, which supports your muscles and keeps your metabolism running efficiently, something especially important as you get older and muscle mass naturally declines. And like flax seeds, they carry a dose of omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants that work together to calm inflammation and support overall metabolic health. Adding them into your day is simple. You can stir a tablespoon into a glass of water with a squeeze of lemon and sip it in the morning. Blend them into your smoothies. Sprinkle them on yogurt. Or make a simple chia pudding by soaking a tablespoon of seeds in a cup of almond milk overnight, adding a little vanilla and some fresh berries in the morning. The mild flavor and unique texture make them easy to weave into your routine. And just like with flax, start small if your digestive system isn't used to that much fiber right away. Your gut will thank you, and your waistline will too. As you can see, none of this is about drastic changes or harsh restrictions. It's about using small, intentional choices that send a powerful signal to your body every single day. Burn fat, balance blood sugar, calm inflammation. 3 little tablespoons, 3 simple foods, and you're already equipping yourself with tools to fight the kind of fat that matters most for your long-term health. And we're only halfway there because there are 2 more everyday ingredients, 1 spicy, 1 sweet, that can add even more firepower to this plan while fitting easily into the meals you already enjoy. And we're only halfway there because there are 2 more everyday ingredients, 1 spicy, 1 sweet, that can add even more firepower to this plan while fitting easily into the meals you already enjoy. Let's start with the spicy one. Imagine a tiny seed that doesn't just add flavor to your food, but actually nudges your metabolism to burn more calories on its own. Mustard seeds are one of those underestimated pantry staples that can do exactly that. Inside these little seeds are compounds called glucosinolates. When you eat them, your body breaks those compounds down into bioactive substances that trigger thermogenesis. That's a fancy way of saying they make your body generate heat by burning calories. Research from respected nutrition journals has shown that spicy foods, including those containing mustard seed compounds, can bump up your calorie burn by around 8%. It's not a magic pill, but when you combine it with the other small changes you're making, that little boost starts to add up day after day. Mustard seeds also bring something else to the table, anti-inflammatory power. Remember how visceral fat acts like a factory for inflammation. The antioxidants and minerals in mustard seeds, like selenium and magnesium, help calm that internal fire and restore balance to your metabolism. And they're surprisingly easy to use. You can toss a tablespoon into a dry pan, gently pop them over low heat until they release their nutty aroma, and sprinkle them over roasted vegetables, soups, or lean meats. Or you can soak a tablespoon of mustard seeds in warm water and drink it as a spicy, invigorating tonic in the morning. Either way, you're not just adding a burst of flavor. You're strategically giving your body another gentle push to burn fat and support healthy metabolism from the inside out. Now, let's switch gears to something warm and sweet. Just the smell of it can make a kitchen feel cozy. Cinnamon is one of those spices most people associate with comfort food, but beneath that familiar flavor is a surprising tool for fighting visceral fat. Cinnamon contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde. This isn't just what gives it its distinctive aroma. Research shows cinnamaldehyde can help improve insulin sensitivity and regulate blood sugar. When your blood sugar stays stable, your body is less likely to turn excess glucose into stored fat, especially around your belly. Cinnamon does something else remarkable. There's evidence it can activate thermogenesis, much like mustard seeds, by stimulating a type of fat in your body called brown fat. Unlike the white fat most people worry about, brown fat burns energy to create heat. Think of cinnamon as flipping on a little internal furnace that helps your body use calories more efficiently. The best part? It's incredibly easy to work into your day. Stir a tablespoon into your morning oatmeal. Sprinkle it into your coffee or tea. Blend it into a smoothie. Even mix it with a little honey and spread it on a piece of whole grain toast for a simple, satisfying snack. Just one thing to keep in mind. There are two main types of cinnamon. Cassia, which is more common, and Ceylon, often called true cinnamon. Ceylon contains lower levels of a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful in large amounts. If you plan to use cinnamon daily, Ceylon is the safer choice. So now you have 5 simple tools: olive oil, flax seeds, chia seeds, mustard seeds, and cinnamon. Just 1 tablespoon of any of these each day can help your body fight visceral fat, stabilize blood sugar, and calm the inflammation that often creeps up with age. And the beauty is, you don't have to overhaul your entire life to make this work. You can start tomorrow. Monday could be a drizzle of olive oil over a fresh salad. Tuesday, a scoop of ground flax seeds blended into a smoothie. Wednesday, chia seeds soaked in water with a squeeze of lemon. Thursday, a sprinkle of popped mustard seeds over roasted vegetables. Friday, a warm bowl of oatmeal dusted with cinnamon. Consistency is what makes the difference. Not perfection, not drastic change, just showing up for yourself every single day with one small choice. Over the weeks and months, you'll start to notice the shifts. Maybe your clothes fit more comfortably. Maybe your energy doesn't dip in the afternoon like it used to. Maybe you feel a little lighter when you get out of bed in the morning. Those are the quiet signs that your body is responding, that the small things are adding up to something much bigger. Of course, food is just one piece of the puzzle. Pair these tablespoons with a balanced plate, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and you amplify the effect. Add in gentle movement like a 30-minute walk or a bit of yoga, and you stoke your metabolism even further. Don't underestimate the power of good sleep either. 7 to 8 hours a night helps your body regulate the very hormones that control hunger and fat storage. And stress? Managing it is crucial. Chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that encourages your body to hold onto visceral fat. Simple practices like deep breathing, a quiet evening walk, or even a few minutes of meditation can tip the balance in your favor. What makes this approach so powerful is that it's not about restriction. It's about addition. You're not taking things away. You're adding small, nutrient-dense foods that work with your body, not against it. You're giving yourself the tools to age with strength, protect your heart, and keep your belly, and the organs beneath it, healthier for years to come. So here's the question I want you to think about today. If you could add just 1 tablespoon to your routine starting tomorrow, which one would it be? Olive oil? Flax seeds? Chia? Mustard seeds? Cinnamon? Share it in the comments. Your choice might inspire someone else to take that same small step. And those small steps, when we take them together, can change a lot more than just a waistline. They can change how we live, how we feel, and how we thrive as we age. You have everything you need to start. Just 1 spoon, 1 simple habit, 1 powerful message to your body. It's time to burn fat from the inside out and build the healthier, more vibrant version of you that's been waiting.